Hi, this is Gary Rosenberg, the urban farmer, um, with a demonstration of my squat toilet design. I thought I'd get to the meat of the matter. This is the plastic container that lives underneath my squat toilet. It has virtually no odor, and it pretty much composts itself. This is, God, 8 months worth of my shit that you're looking at, and it goes back under there. So here's a squat toilet. It's said that squat toilets are better for your bowels than regular Western toilets. They also use a tremendous amount less energy, and they're much better for the environment. This is one that I built with the help of a couple of young friends of mine from Urban Adama that wanted to build a squat toilet. I don't know if you can see it, but just starting off with the roof, there's a solar panel on the roof, and that solar panel directly drives these harvested computer fans inside the greenhouse here. So the solar panel is aimed away from the sun. It drives these ventilation fans to keep some air flowing in the greenhouse. So back to the squat toilet. Essentially what it is a platform made out of 3/4 inch plywood into which I've cut a trap door. There are 2 hinges on the trap door, and there's a handle. And then what I've done is I've taken some Z-channel, I don't know if you can see that, Z-channel, and I've made the piece of plywood that I cut out from the whole part, and this was actually some T111 siding that I cut out. I made it slightly smaller and then fastened the Z-channel around to keep bugs from crawling in or out. So that's it, and you pull up the handle, open up the door, put 1 foot on either side, and you squat. There's the toilet paper. It's all non-bleached, 100% recycled toilet paper. And because I'm a Westerner, what I've done is I took a piece of steel rod and I put it across here, and that's for me to hang on to when I'm squatting, because my muscles are too tight and my legs are too tight to squat. Also, once you're inside the toilet, the squat toilet, that's the perspective. There's a spot for some spare toilet paper up here. You're covered from the rain. It's kind of a nice place to take a dump. There's the solar panels looking out on the rest of the garden and the roof. There's the solar shower, and you just step up in it and you do your business, and then when you're done, you close it up and you're good to go. Okay, so some tips. One thing that's important in order to keep critters from getting in and out is you need to start with this plastic container, and this was from Costco. That's a plastic container that comes with a lid, and the legs and the platform are designed such that the container slides in with no clearance between the lid of the container and the underside of the plywood. So that keeps it pretty clean, critters from crawling in and out. So you slide it underneath there, just check the placement of it right there. Okay. The second thing is what you're doing is essentially creating a composting container in there. And what I do is you want to feed that composting container with green material and with dirt that's full of microbes and bacteria and fungi. And you don't want to piss in it more than you have to. So I piss around the garden, and then usually every time I take a dump, I'll grab some weeds like this from the garden, and you can see there's some real good rich topsoil that's growing as a result of the microbial activity, and there's some green material. And I'll just take that and I'll put it into the composting toilet, and I'll usually put a lot more than that, 4 or 5 handfuls. And what that does is it introduces bacteria and fungi and microorganisms into this composter, and it keeps the composting going. It requires no energy, no water, no nothing. And at the end of the day, you can shovel it out. I mean, it composts almost as fast as you can shit. And you can shovel it out and put it into pots and use it as fertilizer. You're cutting your carbon footprint down to basically zero, and keeping everything on site as far as a composting material. So good luck with that. Let me know if you've got any questions. You can contact me at GaryRosenberg@gmail.com.